Jack Johnson has got some really interesting songs, and many of them are very easy to play. I want to take a look in this lesson at just what he did with Jimmy Buffett's A Pirate Looks at 40. Now, this is, I have a complete lesson on A Pirate Looks at 40 that is available in the Target program at Totally Guitars, but we also have this Jack Johnson lesson that is so simple. Now, he took a very simple song and made it even simpler, slowed it down, made it even slower, and then also only sang about two-thirds of the verses just so it didn't stretch out, partly because he slowed it down so much. So all you have to do is take a look at the chart that I have. It's a very simple chord progression. We need a G chord, a C chord, an A minor chord, and a D7 chord. Now hopefully you know those chords. If not, check my lesson called A Chord Companion that goes into all of those. Just a quick note, I really recommend that people play the G chord with their second, third, and fourth fingers, and not using your index finger, your first finger, for anything. And then of course standard fingering for C and A minor and D7. The right hand on this song, though, is just you keep a steady arpeggio going, hitting the bass note for whatever chord you're playing on the first beat, 1, using your index finger on the second, on the and of beat 1, on the third string. On the beat 2, play your other two fingers together, your second and third fingers, on the first and second strings, and then on the and of beat 2, come back to your first finger. So that 2-beat pattern, thumb, index, middle and ring, back to index, is half the measure. In the second half of the measure, you just alternate the bass note to the other string that you would use for that chord. In the case of a G chord, that would be the fourth string. So every measure of G in this song is this. So we run through 4 of those, then we go to C. The only thing that's different on C is we hit the 5th string in the bass, then the 4th, and we have 3 measures of C. And then it's back to G. 6th string and then 4th string, then to A minor. This is the one place where Jack throws in something kind of cool. Plays the first half of the measure of A minor, and on the second half of the measure, instead of just hitting the bass note clean, he hammers it on from open to the 2nd fret. So here's what that measure sounds like. Then goes to D7, and you could hit the same bass note twice in a row for D7, or you could hit the 4th string, and then the 5th string, and then back to our G chord for 2 measures. So, running through the whole thing, one time, kind of more the way Jack did it, we'd have this. Do a couple measures, what the heck, I'll try to sing it too with you. Mother, mother ocean. This is even slower. I have heard you call. Now we go to our C chord. Wanted to sail upon your waters since I was 3 feet tall, 'cause you've seen it all. Here's our hammer on to D7. You've seen it all. And that is it. He only strums through 5 verses, ending with just a few friends and repeating the line, although it would be just as reasonable to just strum this song. Mother, mother ocean, I have heard you call. Wanted to sail upon your waters since I was 3 feet tall, 'cause you've seen it all. You've seen it all. There you go. The Jack Johnson simplification of Jimmy Buffett's pretty easy tune, A Pirate Looks at 40.